So this is a 555 timer in bistable mode. Let me explain the purposes of this. So basically I'm looking for a more permanent solution for the Anemometer RPM meter that I built. And I built this little adapter board to make it work with the period counter, which is a T flip-flop. So in order to make a more stable flip-flop that's activated, and basically it turns on to gate the counter signal once the count is done, and then turn it off, turn it off once, or to turn it on once the count starts and turn it off once the count is done. Needed basically a flip-flop. I'm going to use this 555 timer in bistable mode as a flip-flop. So the way this works is basically it's set up in a standard way, but you don't need any resistors or capacitors. Basically, the way I have it here is I have pin 8 to VCC, pin 1 to ground, pin 7, the discharge pin, is left floating. There's no need for resistors there. Pin 5, I'm not hooked up right now. And basically pin 6 is grounded. So pin 2, which is the yellow wire, that's the trigger pin. And when that's leading to a button that, when pushed, grounds pin 2. When you ground pin 2, that sets the SR latch that's inside the 555 timer, and basically a flip-flop. When you ground the reset pin, which is pin 4, which is this little green wire here that's associated with this button, and that's all tied to ground through this wire. It's all set up with a battery just for testing, but as I press the set button, the light goes on and it's stable. If I press the reset button, the light goes off and it's stable. No capacitors. The only resistor that I have here is the current limiting resistor for the LED light. On, off, on, off. So the way I'm going to wire it is every time it starts, every time the period count ends, that circuit goes low on this particular CD4017, the way I have it connected. And when that goes low, that's going to set this 555 timer SR latch, and then after it's done, it's going to reset it. While the output is high from the 555 timer, that's going to provide current to the base of a transistor, which is going to allow the count to be passed on to the CD400110 counters, and this is going to allow it to latch and reset as well. Thanks for watching.